Good morning, friends, and welcome to our Godly Play classroom. If we look over at our church calendar, you can see that we are in those green and growing days. And during this time, we think about how we can grow in our faith. Can you think of any ways that we can grow in our faith together? Well, one of those ways is by hearing the special stories that Jesus told. I wonder which one we'll hear today. There was once someone who told the people what it was like to be part of the family of God. And this was really new and interesting for them. And so they said, "Hey, you're telling us all of these great things, but who are you?" And Jesus said, "I am the light." And so that light is with us as we get ready for our story. So I hope you'll get in a comfortable place together, whether that's snuggled up with a blanket and a stuffed animal on the couch or with the people you love in your house. We'll take a deep breath together. It helps us to get ready, right? Today we have a parable. So I thought we could look at the parable box here for a second. It looks kind of old. Parables are pretty old. In fact, this parable might be about 2,000 years old. It's a gold color. Parables are very valuable. I think they're even more valuable than gold. Kind of looks like a present, especially if it had a little bow on top. And parables are presents that were given to you before you were even born. Now, if you notice, it has a lid, which is kind of like a door. Parables can be difficult to enter. And so sometimes we come back to them again and again until they open up for us. Let's see if there's anything inside for us to get ready for our story today. I wonder what this is. It's very brown. Brown, 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 brown. Kind of long. I wonder what that looks like to you. You know, when the people were following Jesus and they listened to his stories, they heard him speak about this strange and beautiful kingdom. But this was not the kind of kingdom that they lived in. It wasn't the kind of kingdom that anyone had ever visited or had even heard of. And so they asked Jesus, "What is this kingdom you're talking about?" And Jesus said, "The kingdom of God is like when a sower, a person who sows seeds into the ground, went and scattered some seeds along the path. And the birds came. They saw the seed and they started to eat it up. And the sower moved on and scattered some more seeds. And these fell upon some stones. And the seeds tried to push their roots into the earth and grow, but they couldn't because of the stones. And so those seeds died. And the sower scattered some more seeds. And these fell upon the thorny ground. And the seeds pushed their little roots into the ground and they started to grow. But then the thorns choked them and they died. And the sower scattered some more seeds. And this time it went into the good earth. And the seeds pushed their little roots into the earth, and they grew, and they grew, and they grew really tall until it was time for the harvest, and they were all gathered up. And the harvest was 30, 60, 100 bushels. I wonder how the sower felt when the birds started to eat up all of the seeds. I wonder how the sower felt when the seeds could not push their roots into the ground because of the stones. I wonder how the sower felt when the seeds started to grow, but then the thorns choked them. And I wonder how the sower felt when the seeds found the good earth and were able to grow all the way up until the harvest. I wonder what the sower did with the abundance of harvest that they received. I wonder what part surprised the sower during this time. I wonder where you and I are in this story. I wonder where God is in this story. I wonder how all of this can be the kingdom of God. Now it's time for us to change the light. As we change the light, we can watch it spread out and fill up all of the space. And we know that we have this light with us and we carry it wherever we go.